S1ippery Jim.
Greetings, Zombie Slayers. S1ippery Jim here, bringing you some custom zombies on Call of Duty World at War for PC. This is a newly released custom zombies map called McKay's Box, and basically the mapper named Geek008 created this map after seeing a new section in zombiemodding.com called Box Style Maps. Decided to create this one as the best custom zombies box style map out there, so you'll be able to see whether he succeeded or not, hopefully in the following gameplay here. Okay, so it is certainly one of the most colourful and bizarre custom zombies maps I've seen for a while, and we're going to buy the first barrier there. It's 2,000 points, and these barriers take quite a while to drop down, but you have to wait them out kind of thing. Now, what I'm doing in this gameplay here is I'm going to beat this map in the lowest possible round. And to do that, what I'm going to do is keep these two zombies alive, or try to keep them alive for the entire game. And there's a couple of things that have been put into this map that will hopefully allow me to beat this map really early in terms of the round number anyway. One of these things I've just used there, and that is what's called the points dispenser. And what that does is gives you 5,000 points if you click it. Basically, you can hit it every 3 minutes. And in my opinion, that is just way too overpowered and unnecessary to ever put in a custom zombies map. I'm going to demonstrate to you in this game right here. So we're going to have to wait this out. So it's another 3 minutes until I can hit that points dispenser. But what I have done is buy the next barrier, which is lowering as we speak to the next room here. And we'll run through there, and basically what we've got in there is a whole bunch of war weapons as well, by the way. In this first room we opened, we had things like the MP40 and the Thompson. In this one, we're just going to buy that next barrier there, but in this one we've got the MG, the Browning, and all that kind of thing. So some really good guns in that next room as well. Now, the other thing that we've got in here is Trem's Bank, which you can see there in the back of this room. And what that is intended to do is you put your points in that bank, and you're supposed to earn interest on your points so that your points grow pretty quickly the longer that you're playing for. And usually in custom zombies maps where that is used, Trem's Bank will accrue interest on your points that you've deposited in there, based on a time scale rather than a round number scale, if that makes sense. So I'm going to deposit some points in here, and we'll see how we go with that. Now in this next room, we have got basically monkey bombs for 2,000 points. We've got the PPSH as well for 2,000 points, and we've got the Wonder Waff, I think is 5,000, and the ray gun for 10,000 points. So basically all of the Wonder weapons are there from your regular Doris style map. And there's a music box as well, if you're into that sort of thing in your zombies. Now this map supposedly has a shootable Easter egg, and usually that means you have to shoot something like in the fly trap Easter egg in Doris. So unfortunately, I couldn't really work out how to unlock the Easter egg, although I've got a bit of an idea of how you started off and that. You'll notice there's a blue panel there which says hint and points at the monkey bombs. So maybe it's something to do with the monkey bombs. But you'll see later on what I think is the first step in that. So 3 minutes have passed. We can grab some more points there, another 5 grand, and we're going to stick that in the bank. And I'm just going to buy this. This is the last barrier that you have to buy in this map. And basically you can see a timer at the top right of the screen there that has to count down, and then the next barrier will automatically open for you. And that barrier is back in the starting room, basically. So you'll see that when we count down here. So basically what my strategy is to simply keep these two zombies alive, which by the way is not as easy as you might think. These zombies will die after maybe 10 minutes or so if they don't get fed. So that's why I'm stopping every now and then. I'm letting them hit me just to give them their slice of slippery pie to keep them nourished. And we'll hopefully be able to keep them alive the whole time. The reason I'm keeping two and not one is just in case one of them does die. I've got a backup zombie to keep kiting around here in this area. So yeah, we're just waiting for the next barrier to open here. We've got 5 seconds left here, and we should be good to go. So it should open up back here in the starting room in a second. And there it is. This one opens instantly for some reason, instead of lowering slowly like the other ones did. Consistency. Now, there is one more barrier, and I believe that it's the barrier at the end of the area that you'll see in a moment that we're waiting on here, and that is another minute or so before that one unlocks as well to get us into the final area. And that is the area which you'll see in a moment when the timer gets down low enough. So pretty much what I'm hoping for here is to try and beat this map in a single round. And that, folks, if I'm able to do it, will demonstrate to you just how overpowered a points dispenser is. Now, usually, by the way, Trem's Bank will let you gain a huge amount of interest. I mean, in 20 rounds, in some of the other maps with Trem's Bank, playing with one other guy, we ended up with something like 12 million points simply by accruing interest and putting points in there regularly. In this playthrough, however, for whatever reason, I'm not earning any interest at all from the points that I'm putting in Trem's Bank. So maybe that's because I'm only here in round 1. Maybe it has to get to a certain round before it starts accruing interest. Maybe in this map it's been changed to being based on the round number, not the time. But then again, maybe it's just broken and hasn't been put in properly into the map. Okay, so we've got another 5,000 points there. And at this point, we have opened up the final door. So what I'm going to do is, in a moment, I'm going to head down and show you guys this this next area. So there is a gas chamber here. You basically have to get through there very quickly. If you linger in there, you will die, and it will restart at round 1. Not in this case that would be a complete disaster. So there's kind of a parkour course here with some crazy flying boxes. The boxes won't knock you off or anything like that. It would have been pretty cool if they did. They would have added to the challenge, but they do not. And back here we've got basically two of the perk machines. So we've got Jug and we've got Speed Collar over there that you can see as well. There is a power switch as well right down there, but the power is turned on automatically in this map, so you don't actually, I couldn't find anything that power switch actually did, and I fell there. So you do teleport back to the start of the parkour course. You don't die, thankfully, if you fall off the edge here. Now maybe something out here is related to the Easter egg, I don't know. So this is the final area here. It's a fairly big area. You could probably train in here pretty easily. And there's these two teddy bears here that you can click on. So I'm fairly certain they're part of the Easter egg, but I could not find a third teddy bear anywhere. And not that I really looked that hard in this playthrough. I'm assuming there's a third teddy bear or a third thing that you have to shoot or click on maybe. But anyway, what we're going to do is head back here, and basically we're going to wait for the points dispenser to reset here. Now, just for the sake of this video not getting too boring, if it's not already for you guys, what I'm going to do is fast forward through the parts where I am waiting for long stretches of time just for the points dispenser to reset and cool down or whatever it's doing. But I am also going to pack-a-punch this starting pistol. And by the way, this is one of the better starting weapons you can get in the game. What happens is, when you spawn in, you start out with a random weapon, and there's about 4 or 5 different ones, like the trench gun, the Thompson, the MP40, the bar, and the Canadian Colt 45. This is actually a really awesome gun. You don't start with much ammo in it, but if you can get a max ammo or whatever, then you're laughing basically with this gun. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to pack-a-punch this thing and see what it's like, because I want to see if he's done anything special with the pack-a-punch weapons in this map, or if it's just the standard sort of stuff that we get when we pack-a-punch. But the other thing I've got to say, which I haven't mentioned yet, is the crazy-looking pajama-style skins on these zombies. It's pretty crazy look, and yeah, he's gone for the modern art look on this map, I think, which is a pretty good touch, actually. We get another 5,000 points there. We're going to stick that in the bank, even though I'm not getting interest anyway. But what I'm going to do here is, in a second, we'll speed up the video and speed through this next section a little bit here. And we'll just stick the rest of these points in the bank there. And I might actually buy the PPSH or something like that as well, off the wall, so that we can try shooting some stuff, because I'm nearly out of ammo in this Canadian Colt anyway. So we're just fast forwarding through all of this, and every now and then, as you can see, what I'm doing is letting the zombies hit me so that they don't die due to lack of human flesh consumption. So yeah, it's very repetitive, guys, and it is a very slow strategy, but a lot of people have actually been making comments that this is a really hard map, and if you follow this strategy, if you simply want to beat the map, this is hands down the easiest way to do it. I can tell you that right now. This was not difficult at all, not even remotely challenging, but it's kind of epic to be able to beat it in one round all the same. So yeah, just training the zombies around as you do. And by the way, one other thing that I haven't mentioned about this map is, which is pretty cool actually, is the quick revive perk in this map is kind of customized to be very similar to the Black Ops Zombies quick revive perk. So what that means is, if you buy it, and it is much more expensive than it usually is, it's 3,000 points, we get the PPSH there. Then basically what it does is, if you go down, it will revive you, and it will also destroy any zombies that are around you when you get revived, which is pretty cool. Apparently it doesn't work on dogs though, not that we're going to see a dog round, but this is a Doris style map, so there are dog rounds in this map. You know, the usual 5. I think it's, I'm not 100% sure, it might be more frequent than normal, but yeah, there are certainly dog rounds in this, and they're pretty intense if you get to the higher rounds. Now the other thing in this that I don't like, and it's kind of sacrilegious, at least to me, is he has nerfed the PPSH quite a lot, so it does a heap less damage than it normally does, which I don't understand. I mean, if you're going to put the Wonder Waff and the ray gun and the MG and all of that in here as war weapons, why on earth would you nerf the PPSH? Just makes no sense, unless it was unintentional, that is. But I don't think this was Geek 008's first custom zombies map. Off the top of my head, I'm not too sure what his other maps were, but this is certainly not his first custom zombies map. He does kind of know what he's doing. Yeah, actually, he's created the numbered series of maps. So he's created Nazi Zombie 111, 222, 333, and 444. Apparently, I've never played those maps. I should give them some of them a go, because this is quite an interesting map in the design of it and the look of it. So we're back to normal speed here now. Seems so much slower, doesn't it? But what I'm going to do is I'm going to head back through and pack-a-punch the Canadian Colt, and we'll see if it is going to be something special here. So I actually put that $5,000 in the bank. I'm actually going to get it back out again because I decided to pack a punch. But this pistol, just by the standard version of it that you get when you spawn, sometimes is pretty much pack punched already. It's pretty much that kind of power. So it'll be interesting to see what happens when we pack punch it. Just going to head back through this maze here. Now, if you spend too long on this maze, by the way, the zombies do tend to die. So I'm going to try and get through it as quick as I can here and get through to where the pack punch machine is. Pretty cool looking pack punch. I don't know if it's the wall textures or not, but it kind of looks almost like it's got a gold finish. So, I mean, I tried shooting, and by the way, you can see we just got the regular pack-punched 1911 there, the Biatch C3000. But, yeah, I tried shooting and clicking on these boxes in here and the ones that are floating in the ceiling, but unless you have to shoot every single box that floats in the ceiling, I'm really not sure how to do the Easter egg in this map. I might come back and do it again. The mystery box is there as well, by the way. It's like $17.50 or something like that. But the one time that I did use the mystery box, I ended up with only one gun, so I wasn't too keen to try it too many times. So we'll head back here in a second. I'm just going to feed the zombies. Then we'll head back through here to the start area again and just resume what we were doing before. So we're getting up there in terms of points. We're nearly... I think we're nearly halfway at this point, maybe a little further than that in terms of the total points that we need. We need 50,000 points to buy the ending on this map. Just one other thing that I'll mention that is kind of weird in this map is that you can and just there you can see where like there seems to be the outline of a door on the wall if you shoot that or throw a grenade at it. And maybe that's something to do with the Bible ending. It looks like there's a room through there, but I don't know how to get in there. You can't buy it or anything like that. And obviously explosive rounds don't seem to do anything either. So, yeah, I don't know. If any of you guys watching this know how to unlock the Easter egg in this map, leave a comment. Let me know. Yeah, you can jump on top of these like the bank and all of that. And if you jump up into the spinning boxes, it gives you like a message that press C to crouch or something like that, which is pretty weird. And I'm not too sure, why it does that, but it does. Which is one of the other slightly unexplained things about this map. This map also does have a stance indicator, if you know what I mean. Like it tells you if you're crouching or not, or laying down. Which is slightly unusual as well, actually. It's pretty cool, actually. The chrome camo on this Biatch is changes color for each room that you go in. So it's like yellow, red, black. It's kind of a cool effect. The one thing about the yellow room, though, that I've found is you can't really tell, or it's very hard to see the power-ups that get dropped in that room because the yellow is the same yellow as the power-ups. So it was probably a slightly bad choice of color in terms of some of that stuff. And some of the pack-punch weapons as well have a gold camo that is exactly the same color as that room as well. He probably should have used blue or something like that in there, but I don't know. I'm no connoisseur of colors or anything like that. It is a pretty trippy map, though, I've got to say that. So yeah, just basically following the same strategy. We're training the zombies around. Still managed to keep 2 of them alive, which is good. And I'm feeding them and stuff like that every couple of minutes. Letting them get a few slaps on me. And a few high fives to the face. So just coming in here to shoot some of these boxes and see if I could try and work out the Easter egg, but I was unsuccessful. I kind of wanted to see what was in that room, but if it is a room through there. Sometimes stuff like that looks like there's a door is just like a leftover from the beta version of the map, but I know for sure there is an Easter egg in this map somewhere. So I was basically shooting everything in the end and trying to work it out before we got to the end of this this game. So yeah, we're getting there. We're nearly at the points total that we need. We need 50,000 cash in hand, and I have withdrawn most of it from the bank after I realised that I wasn't getting any interest anyway. And I think we need one more points dispenser batch of points here, and then we can buy it. So I think we're just about ready to get the extra 5 grand here. And I got to say, guys, I'm claiming this is a world record. I don't think anyone else has beaten this map in a lower round than round 1. What do you think? Do you think I'm fairly safe saying that? I'm just kidding. It's really easy to do this. Basically, anyone could do this strategy. And in the end, I think I had... well, let's wait and see, but... I'm heading down here to the final room. We're going to buy the ending. Got my 50 grand in hand. And the Bible ending is this nuke looking thing here. And you buy that, basically, and that will end the game. You have escaped the boxes. Now you must make your way to Dr. McKay's house, which I believe will be his next custom zombies map. Look forward to that one. And I ended up with 3 zombie kills, guys, by the time I beat this map at round 1. So, guys, hope you enjoyed this playthrough. Thanks for hanging in there, and I've got to say, that was the last round I've ever beaten a map app ever in my entire life. I think the closest I came to that was Death, which I beat in 4 rounds. Anyway, guys, please rate and comment as per normal. For now, it is Super Jim out. Thanks for watching.
Mr. Monkey just wanted to